I thank the representative of International Federation of Medical Students Associations, and I now give the floor to the distinguished representative of the International Planned Parenthood Federation.
IPPF is a locally owned, globally connected federation and a leading advocate for sexual and reproductive health and rights, or SRHR. We empower women, men, and young people in a total of 142 countries in the most vulnerable situations to access life-saving services and live a life of dignity. The climate crisis has devastating impacts on the realization of human rights, advancement of gender equality, and empowerment of women and girls. Deeply ingrained systemic and multiple forms of discrimination means that women and girls are at a higher risk of experiencing the harmful effects of the climate crisis, many of them relating to their SRHR. For instance, extreme weather events can prevent people from accessing health services. In humanitarian response work, SRH services are often under-prioritized and underfunded. Where SRH services are unavailable, maternal morbidity and mortality, along with other adverse health outcomes, increase. Lack of access to clean and safe water and sanitation due to climate crisis can pose a major impediment to safe and quality SRH services, impacting pregnancy, childbirth, maternal health, affecting management of menstrual health, and also increasing the risk of sexual and gender-based violence. The climate crisis may further pose particular risks for the rights and health of those with diverse sexual orientations, gender identities and expressions, and sex characteristics due to frequent marginalization. SRHR must be recognized as an important element of climate change adaptation and enhancing resilience, because it is critical to fulfilling women and girls' rights, advancing gender equality, overcoming marginalization, and thus for strengthening individuals' and communities' resilience and capacity to adapt to the climate crisis. Advancing SRHR requires not only the availability of a broad range of products and services and information, but also interventions beyond the health sector to address the structural barriers embedded in social norms, laws, and policies that prevent individuals from realizing their SRHR. IPPF recommends that governments should recognize SRHR as critical to be integrated into policy and implementation processes on climate change adaptation from global to local levels. Responses to the climate crisis must be grounded in human rights, gender equality, and the principles of non-discrimination. Effective and responsive climate action requires the meaningful participation of civil society working with communities affected by the climate crisis in the development and implementation of policies on climate change mitigation, adaptation, and resilience at all levels.
I thank the representative of International Planned Parenthood Federation, and I now give the floor to the distinguished representative